This could be a nasty surprise. Now, Zika's already just looking to try and take some contact. Basically, allow his teammates to be that nasty surprise. Nice through should get the information. Kellogg is up top. It's a bit of an awkward fight, and in fact, overall, it came out on top for EG.
Well, although Ethan goes down in the end, like with this angle, Mixwell not able to do too much with the near sight, but his teammates are on the way to help. There it is, though.
Already turning things back into an advantageous position. Turret down, and Jorgamo trying to just find a little bit more here as the defenders are struggling to get their way back through. Not a lot of utility to play with here as they look to try and connect any sort of shots, but they are shutting it down. Boo will at least be able to get one, but EG a little bit of extra support on this side of the map.
Like right now, they're going in. I mean, the fact that you've got two players this close already, it's dangerous. Team Heretics able to get the jump on them. And now with that spike planted, I mean, look, EG can play their positions, but it's all down to timing here for Common. Look at that. The second he moves, Kellogg rounds the corner and somehow walks out with the second. This is now incredibly difficult for Boostio. Some players tagged up, but he has to hit every single shot. It was close. A nice attempt, but Zeke survived. And now they realize, okay, we've got control, but look how much time that bought.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ethan was so low on HP, he's just decided to leave. Kellogg's, though, has already caught the close man. They're going to try and find if there's anybody else lurking around the backlines, and Boo with the spam has found another. In behind them is Ethan. He's managed to sneak his way through, but Kellogg's has found his third in the round. Just one left standing. VCJ trying to hold it down. The time, though, has the time actually gone already? I think it might have done. It's going to be incredible. In favor of Heretics, being able to save those 3 guns through. It's going to be another stinger for Ethan. They managed to make it work in the last round, but Kellogg's, he is flying at the moment. That was the main question I had. If Kellogg's is on, they win this game.
Role to play with, and like we said, one of the main problems here is if EG are dealing with that Sentinel utility, but in this round they haven't just yet, and this is leaving them in a position where they're running into a stack.
Again. Just instant trade from Kellogg's. They're going to eventually find out this piece of utility is still sat around. I'm trying to work out if there's a way to get around it without actually tripping it, and the answer is no. They're going to walk straight in. 30 seconds, stun through from the other side as Mixwell looks to try and pincer in. He'll find that first. BCJ was in Astral.
Anything. And this team seems to be gradually shifting towards them. They've left the spike behind, though. They haven't made their mind up yet. This might sell it, though. A quick double, and the 5 HP Kellogg's is the last man standing on B.
Well, that's not going to make much of a difference. Down to 1. Shot not connected and really starting to come under pressure. They know exactly where he is, and he's starting to be pushed from behind. He's dead. No chance of surviving in, so it's not like the clock is against them just yet, and Avova has managed to sneak his way through.
Oh, well, Ethan had spotted that evidently, and with that, the round is closed out. Where this teleport has gone.
Oh dear.
It's actually ridiculous. He's behind them on A right now. The lineup is perfect. Ethan,
it doesn't matter though. Kellogg's is just killing everyone. They're trying to bypass him, and he just gets 4 kills. What is happening? He's just decimating at the moment, and now Ethan, as you said, he was lining up, he was getting in behind them. But it doesn't matter, all of his team are dead. He now needs to ace.
They were banking on his flank so much. The ultimate after the TP was right behind them, but instead of that
cosmic divides, they have to play more aggressive.
Well, this retake's starting to run out of time. They've got to get it started eventually, and on the way through, Zeke good to pick it up, but it's Jet in the corner. Could be the point man for this round, catching them off. The spray's good, but the damage isn't there in the end. A right click to bring it down to 1 enemy left. Mixwell, the father of Valorant, now has to close this out. And let's see if he can find it. The dash, it's quick, and he's just playing the clock here. It might again come down to the time. I don't think he's got it.
Yeah, he's not got it. It's the second time. And this round is fantastic from EG. This is a round where they've looked at the ultimates on the other side. Witness how they played every single afterplant. At this point, they're just opting to try and play the retake. Not even wanting to go anywhere near it. The flash is solid, though. Even still, it's going to be an even trade.
That was a really nice flash that he used initially to push Avova into the smoke to gain that space again. Just his space-taking ability undeniably strong right now, but this Heretics play back into A looks unreal. A lockdown in play, 6 seconds left on it. In comes the nade to try and destroy it, and it looks like it's just about missed. They're going to be stuck inside of it. The timer's gone. They've just about made it out, but now the clock runs way down. They might have another star to play with here. BCJ needs to try and deny it. The spray down, not good enough. And
against an early fight. Look, Jorgamo again, he knows where the space is. He knows where they've been having issues dealing with their prowlers, but he's not going to win the duel. Calm, quick on the trade, however. However, again, it's instantly back. Well done from Heretics to keep that one in control. And you mentioned the man of the moment. He's got another kill on the board.
And potentially another with BCJ sad here. That spike was spotted moments ago. He saw Kellogg's run back, but still committing to this position. I mean, you got to rely on Boostio. He hasn't found that kill, and now he knows there's going to be an op trained in on him. This is a tough fight to win, and with BCJ going down, the chances turn to 0, 6-6.
They have some ideas.
Yeah, it was a good first half, but now this is where the challenge comes in. Flash used as a support for his teammates, and they're actually double peeking around, effectively turning this into a 2-lane fight, double peeking them down and leaving EG in a 4 versus 3 versus 1. It shouldn't be possible for Boo, but a few well-placed headshots, and it's worth putting down. He's given himself every advantage. This is a Cypher clutch. Unfortunately, there's 3 players holding the angle, so he's going to die. But, you know, I love watching him try. Like you could here, and I think that was a Spectre that was dropped.
Yeah, just trying to get that little bit of extra space. Calm in the right position at the right time. He's tagged desperately low, but in fact, the pressure's coming in from behind. BCJ's managed to catch another one. Now diminishing any advantage that was there, but Kellogg's lurking through the back lines. This should be for free. An easy kill to turn it back into a 3v3 scenario. Com still in an aggressive spot. He finds another, drops the spike on the ground, and now they have the pincer, have them surrounded. It's all onto Kellogg's, and even he can't win this round.
Dimensional. You got to dash forward. You can't just appear in their spawn. And let's see what he can do here. Great flash by Ethan. What a setup. 2 kills for his trouble. Down goes a Nano to delay a little longer, and there's only 20 seconds left on that clock. They have got to get going now. That first duel doesn't go too bad, nor does the second. They're back in control.
The spam's going to get rid of him, though.
10 seconds.
It actually comes out from BCJ. That Odin has actually worked out for them. Trying to get that plant again. Boo just needs to defend. Mixor will be able to get it down, somehow turning it 2v2.
He's dodged the flash! There's the wallbang from BCJ's in Astral 4. Weapon out, not on time. Boo has a chance. Headshot needed, and it's delivered!
Utility still to deal with BCJ. They know exactly where he is, stunned into the corner. I think they still have an aftershock as well, so he's going to be somewhat stuck in the mud. I don't think it's going to connect him. He's still just sat there. I don't know if they're going to expect it anymore. The flash is fantastic as well, and the swing comes out from the SMGs. Just a tiny gap.
They are looking as if they're retake B. They've got a Killjoy on site and a turret watching for a long push, but instead it's Ethan watching long. Boo's caught completely off guard. Boostio's able to grab 1, 2, and now took in for a little more. Ethan's eventually going to deal with Avova, and this is now looking done and dusted. Kellogg's has to do it all with that Blade Storm, and nothing will be found. 11.
Oh, everything bad.
5 whiffs a day. If there's a 6th one, you're going on stream.
Oh, this
my.
is fast. Kellogg's is completely blind, but I guess it doesn't matter. So was Jorgamo on the other side. Nice shot from Ethan. He hasn't been missing too many. Now, worse, depending where that Rolling Thunder is placed. I can only assume that's going to go through in a second or two. Already, the knife is going to give them a little bit of extra information. BCJ, though, just with a spam through the smoke, has managed to take out 2. The wallbang not doing anything. Zeke has found that frag instead. Back into a 2v2 we go. Com has managed to hold onto some ground. He's pressuring onto Zeke. The spike plant will come through, and there's a flank. Boostio in behind.
This might not be expected. So many angles to consider at this point. They know where Com is, or was at least. Starting to move out. Now here's what I like. They're taking their own control, and that set them up nicely, actually, for avoiding this Killjoy ult. They don't need to worry too much about it. Sure, Zeke might be in a tough position, but Avova, he might even catch them on the way through. It's the timing. It's absolutely everything here. It comes down to just 1 man left, and he's being detained.
No!
Zeke!
Don't do it!
He's been caught out!
No! Oh, he was so convinced that his teammate would be able to survive. The defuse going to go through in the last second or
since then, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's what a team is. You're not always going to come in playing your primary role. Let's see how this one goes already. Team Heretics taking it right into the site. Kellogg's good for one, but the trade is clean. The nano delays the rest of the team. And it looks like Boostio might even get out. He's being spotted though, and that's a clean kill.
Yeah, again, solid flash. That one coming through from Mixwell. That's happened a couple of times where they have a lot of these sort of flash and...
Massive damage, 13 HP left on Zeke, 68 on Mixwell. And what was previously, 10 seconds. Oh, there's gonna be a fight in mid. And that's gone Team Heretics' way despite the low HP. BCJ left on 30 and he's got 2 opponents to deal with. Mixwell low. Look, this has been a scrappy round so far. But they're still in with a chance on EG.
BCJ. Desperately low on health. Needs an instant kill and he's not going to get anything for it. Heretics have got themselves, I believe...
Rather, when he does, where he's aiming. And it looks like he's moving back towards a passive B setup instead. So Team Heretics will manage to bypass it for now.
Yeah, they've smoked the alarm bomb as well. So that's not going to be the information there. Just that small piece of utility has managed to put the pressure onto Com. First goes his way with the Odin. He is going to get tagged up at wallbanged as well. Mixo looking good so far, and now the
online, and that means a last-second exec here from EG even gets a little more dangerous. They're starting to make their way in already, looking for space. Mixwell up close, gonna be a massive danger. He's gone for the play, swinging up in, and they had absolutely no idea, no iota what was coming their way, and the Odin wallbang to close it out. 3-0.
Delay with the utility they have. They're waiting to the last second to throw down those nanoswarms. That is brilliant from Boostio. They're not going to be able to get much of the space whatsoever, and now the remaining players of EG can start pushing back into the site. The turret has just managed to get a kill, and there's only 10 seconds for them to get this spike down. In fact, they have to go back and retrieve it.
All they need to do is deny it. It has to come in here and now, and it's done. They've already conceded. They knew the plant couldn't be secured, and this round will go to...
What is this?
Yes.
Why are you fighting this with an Odin? He's gonna get the kill! Oh, Jorgamo's found on the other side of the map as well. He gets dinked instantly and still swings.
Tom, all I'm gonna accurate, but I don't need to hear your negativity. What a gorgeous play from Com. I'm really enjoying this early round Odin. Look, that aside, they have the advantage, and Team Heretics do not seem to be getting any ground. Another player dropped the spike, confirmed to be outside of A, and at this point, it's like reading a children's novel. This should be easy as can be for EG. Not taking a step wrong to close it.
Yeah, a really nice round from Jorgamo especially. Like just being able
in with Odin and they're like, I don't want to peek! Oh my god, he's going all the way.
They insta-flash!
He's still going!
This is such an aggressive play. They had a dart to set him up as well. Just trying to catch Heretics off guard, and that's exactly what they've done.
Just a full anime battle, everything being thrown at this main. And in the end, look, they end up fairly even, but a quick kill pulls it right back. The map control for Heretics here. They've got main, and they might be able to fight their way back up, but still 2 players waiting on the site. Com knows that push can be coming through, and the flash on the other side was actually was that Mixwell's flash?
Yeah, I think so.
Unlucky.
No, it didn't catch him this time. They attempted it before, hoping for, I think, a very optimistic spam. And already Avova just trying to take the space. The utility is sublime. The tags coming through in almost every single scenario.
Ethan has the perfect flash. Not the perfect execution after, but it's at least got them the info, and that'll get the old pop. That sent Heretics running to the other side of the map.
Yeah, the thing is, though, the setup's still ready for them. Turret watching. Ethan's also going to catch out Avova, so no smokes to try and make this play work. Jorgamo rotating, Com on the cross. They are very ready for this, but Zeke wins the battle. It's traded back in mid. Their lurk is gone, and Zeke now trying to get that bit more aggressive. Oh! They have been slaughtered as they try and enter the B site. And EG just opposite from EG. They have 2 players challenging, and they have deep B main control, which might not be expected just because of where the turret is.
Oh, BCJ, you need to go huge! That's gonna do it! A quick double, but unfortunately, we've seen Mixwell pop the ultis right back online. Boostio, though, wants to shut it down, keep those kills in their favor. 3 versus 3, ability to fight back in. Ethan's got a kill, and they have a lockdown. This should be a round for EG. Team Heretics need to find an advantage. They can't just sit down and wait for the retake to... They can't just sit down and wait for the retake to come through, and here's a problem now. Okay, maybe not. Mixwell's fighting for it. He's trying to make up for that flash. If only he still had one. Time to run away.
Zeke's managed to find one, but he needs his teammate to try and hold on here. Mixwell, he gets the final kill. I don't know how damage done onto Kellogg's. A shock dart here would put him in the grave.
Oh!
And there it is.
on the mark.
Oh, I guess nothing. An attempt to try and catch them would have been trapped within it, but it was a sacrificial play, a bit like what Ethan's doing. Just running through 2 headshots instantaneously. Does he know, though? There's a player on the site. Seemingly not.
Always going to be a player walking down those stairs. Now they know where he is as well, and there's a flank coming through. Boo's in a lot of trouble. 30 bullets left, 27 now, and he's dead. 0 with Boostio dropping him. It's all onto Avova. This man has had more clutches than I can count. It's time to put another on the board. If Team Heretics are to hit 6 here, have any chance of winning the half, that's the first, but in comes the deadly duo, Ethan and Boostio. Low HP on Ethan. Boostio doesn't even need his teammate. Well handled, 6 found, and the lead's still possible.
In the meantime, also got this aggressive push. It's expected. It's being watched for. I don't know if he's going to get too much from this, but even still, time has been bought. Now they look to reposition, go back towards that main spot as the retake begins.
2 frenzies on the drop down, just shredding them, turning them to Swiss cheese. Ethan hitting every single shot, and no chance he's stopping anytime soon. 4 could be the end of Heretics.
Yeah, it's still somewhat a half buy. Like, they have saved some
a little
credits.
bit of cash, yeah.
So even a plant might be enough to get them a purchase into the next round, especially with the lower shields. Kellogg's is going to be forced out of there. Never mind, he's dead. Traded by Boo. But that's a weapon on the ground. He needs to get a little bit more. Spam is finding at least a bit of extra damage. The flash through his
Clutch is facing them, and in such an important round, this could set the dominoes on their final cascade. It's time to make that retake happen, and Boostio stopped them with a stinger. Team Heretics, they had to do it here, and now all hope is on Zeke. The 1 versus 2, he knows where they are, but it's a whole different ball game dealing with the BCJ deals the very get-go. And Heretics, this is their last chance to prove they've got what it takes. Man advantage for them as the push comes into B.
And Zeke needs to do well here. Already, Chogamo goes swinging, but he's put down by Mixwell. Zeke can only get 1. That's the site under their control. Khan still lurking. Oh, he's a little bit unlucky. Mixwell may be aware, and Ethan's trying to cross. He's managed to get a bit of space here, and he's not going to get caught. It seems like they've got an idea. It seems like they know that he's around this corner. Maybe not. First goes this way. Lockdown's being used as a ruse, a fake, to try and bait them into the rotation. They're going to use up 1 ult to try and counter it. And in the meantime, Kellogg's has found another. Avova about to come under pressure as well. And in fact, he's somewhat been baited by the fake plant. It's not going to go down, but he knows where they are.
Still hitting the shot, another thing. Great flash, but another player out wide. Not caught. Boostio grabbing himself another. And we end up 2 versus 2. Lockdown could be the turning point of this. I mean, that is blocking out all of the control, and Chogamo, he's going for it. He's updrafted. At least he's staying aggressive. He just needs the kill. 1 second to go, and it's not going to happen.
No, you can't do that.
Right off the rip. So much damage done. I love this man, and there's the follow-up with the stinger. A brave TP on the site for the info, and it works out for a trade.
Kellogg's is going through. He's pushing in. He's going to get tagged up by the drone. A chance.
This man, yeah, attack side Odin, it hits different. That's a BCJ call if ever I've seen one. Calm, ready and waiting. Here comes the big boy. Another kill, and that's shut them down. Heretics only have Avova left, and he's revealed.
What? That was a nasty shot back through. He actually... lockdown in play. Full retake being set up. Stingers across the board. Utility being used, and Comms found the opener. That lockdown's gone. In fact, he's got 2. What an incredible Hunter's Fury to start the round. A trade from Avova at least makes this one look feasible, but they are still in a bad spot.
I think he hit both of them with that first Hunter's Fury blast. It must have, because the second one was the one that got the kill on Mixwell, and I don't think anybody had seen him. If he has just blind ulted Mixwell and Kalat shot him, that is the most unlucky timing. They've got stingers on the other side. The ult was one of the only things that they had going in their favor, and comes late. 3 kills for this man, and it's the first time he's fired a shot They still haven't dealt with him. And by the time they do, there's so many players rooted in on the site. A good attempt. Wrapped down to just one. Giacomo has to do it alone. A stinger. Good for the first and the second. EG have done it.